Hello everyone, welcome in or welcome back. It's lovely to see you guys again, and I hope you're having a wonderful day so far. I'm back again with a couple more blind boxes. So today I have the Bonnie the Starry Night chapter pajama series. I believe this is the third series of Bonnies that have been released, and I was not originally too interested in them, but as I was seeing more and more pictures shared, I thought they photographed really well, so I was a little curious to see what they were like in person for myself. I also have 3 other little friends to share today, which you can see a little bit of in the corner here. I don't have the original boxes for them because I had actually opened them for a different video, but I had probably the worst mic awareness in the world. So I decided that, the Bonnies are bunny themed or bunny adjacent. The ones that I opened are bunny themed and or bunny adjacent, so I might as well just do it again. Even though the surprise factor won't be there, I thought they were really cute and I thought it would be nice to share with you guys anyway, because I had not heard about the second little series over there until I was exploring a blind box shop that had opened locally. I'd not seen them prior to then, so I thought today would be a fun little themed video of having some various little bunny goodies. So the Bonnies were bought from Kika Goods. You can use my discount code GlassesAreGift10 for 10% off your order if you so choose. It is not an affiliate link, so I do not get any money off of it, but it is a gifted code, so a little thank you back to you guys for supporting me. So let's go ahead and take a look at the box, shall we? On the front cover here, this is Taro, one of the bunnies that we can get in our box. I think I'm going to keep calling them bunnies, but this series does not have bunny ears, so I suppose that depends on how you want to take it. Regardless though, let's take a look at all of our little friends on the side here. This one up top is Muse Coco, Milkshake, Taro, Mango Lulu, Mocha Lolo, Sakura, and then there is a hidden one here. For the ones that I would really like, I am very partial to twin tail designs, so I would love to get Muse Coco, and I would also love to get Mango Lulu, but Sakura is also very cute, and the hidden one is also very cute. So as you can see, they are these nightgown sort of bunnies, and I'm excited to see which ones we get today. So I think as far as covering them will go, since I also have the other one to look at with you guys, we'll do them in alternating order. So I'll do sorry for the immersion break of my sleeve. We'll do one Bonnie and then one bunny until we're through all 3 of them, or all 3 of each one, I mean. The other series for Bonnies are pretty cute, but this one is the one that resonated with me the most. 1, 2, 3. So it looks like our first one is, I think this is Mocha Lolo. Let's get her out of the packaging. Though I don't really mind getting her, since if you know, I'm quite into the making and whatnot of coffee, so Mocha Lolo is kind of a nice fit. Let me get the plastic off her face. So I have heard that Bonnies are really good quality, and honestly, even at just a glance at her, I am starting to notice that already. The hair sculpt is very clean. There's no mismatches or no little cuts or anything like that. The hair is this soft pale yellow with this white gradient at the top and these kind of cocoa colors at the bottom. So she really gives you that sort of cafe vibe. She has these ribbon style buns on the sides of her head. The hair tie itself have these chocolates on them. A white chocolate, what looks like a milk and dark chocolate, and then a milk chocolate heart. That is so freaking cute. What the heck? That is really freaking cute. Okay, her face details have a slight orange tinge around them, which really adds warmth to her face. I like the way that the eyelashes are also colored in as opposed to just being one solid color. These small gradients and undertones are really adding a lot to the design, I feel. They add a lot of warmth. She also has these face stickers, so there's a little ribbon on this side and a flower on this one. Oh, there we go. That's a good focus. And I didn't notice until it just focused, but she also has a ribbon in her eyelash. That's really cute. So interesting about the Bonnies that is probably a bit of a, preference of taste is that they do have a bunny snout. Oh, sorry, I keep bonking the mic. They do have a bunny snout, which is going to be pretty different from my other dolls. This is kind of the only one that I have that follows this sort of style where it's sort of human, sort of animal. So her mouth is actually sculpted also, which is really cool. She has tiny fangs and a little tongue. Really, really cute. That's really cool. The other thing that I noticed is that the way the front and back separates is a little bit different compared to other hairstyles that I've been seeing. Let's take a look at how the neck card and everything is put together. So the seam of the hair is actually hidden by the bangs, which gives it a very cohesive look. So here's my little Frankenstein of mixed parts, but here you can see the seam very clearly in the hair. Here they do it in such a way that it's covered because of the hairstyle. That's really cool. That's really nice attention to detail. Taking a quick look at the body itself, it's very smooth. It's a nice little cream color. I did notice that in this series, there are no tan dolls. I do think that there is at least one in season 2, and I'm not sure if there are any in season 1, but I think the tan dolls are really cute, so I do hope that they do more. I think one would have looked really, really cute with the nightgown outfits. So I hope that they will consider doing more tan dolls for their future lineups as well. So like the Kukakas, they also have a bit of a different body type compared to like more human dolls, we'll say, where their feet are wider. But that said, I think they're a little stubbier than the UF dolls, but I think they're also a little thinner than the Kukaka dolls. Grabbed one of my insects for comparison, but you can see that the feet are substantially narrower, but are still significantly wider than the UF doll's more human body. This sits at a pretty good in-between point, and I could see this body type working for either more animal customs or human customs. I think they translate pretty well to both, just depending on stylistic choices. So looking at the individual parts of the body itself, there are 4 fingers instead of 5, and they also have a small heart that's engraved into the palm. That's really cute. The parts are also very smooth. So we have wrist joint, elbows, of course the neck, the torso for up and down. We have the hip, the thigh swivel, the knees, and the ankle here. One thing also interesting to note between how these dolls have done their wider feet is that the ankle joint is the whole foot, whereas for the insect series, it's actually just the front of the foot. There is no blushing on the body or anything, but there are some finer sculpted details. Belly button, the chest, but I think that about covers the doll itself. Each of the joints also look quite clean from what I can tell. They're also strung fairly tightly without being kicky. Let me take a look at the outfit and stuff now. Here's our instruction card, character card for Mocha Lolo, and the outfit. Oh wow, that's so cool. They actually come with like a little certificate of authenticity. That's really cool. Let me get the outfit out now. From my understanding, Comfort Arts clothes are very, very nice. The dress itself follows those kind of cocoa colors or chocolate colors. I love how they've represented all kinds of chocolates. You know, the tan kind of representing the white chocolate, the darker brown of the bow being the dark chocolate, and this kind of milk chocolate color for the base of the dress. I guess you could also argue it the other way around. But regardless, I like that they've used different tones here to kind of continue the chocolate motif of her design. There's a little lace trim just along the collar as well, different colored sleeves, and some ribbon along the skirt, the waist, and the collar. That all matches the center bow. So the dress is pretty simple on its own, but I quite like how it looks. Considering how much these gloves like get stuck to the pointy parts of the dolls and the Velcro, it's a miracle that they're not in shambles yet. Ah, she is just so cute, isn't she? I love how her yellow eyes tie everything together too. There's a little bit of a crease in the dress that will hopefully be soothed out. But the layers and everything make her look very cute. And I do like that there are actual layers to the dress. It's not just like, you know, kind of an under part that's been sewn on. She was not one that was particularly on my radar before, but I'm actually quite a fan now that I have her in person. So I suppose on that note, are you guys the kind that, you know, buys boxes where you love every design? Or are you guys the kind that will buy even if you don't love every design on the box? I would love to know. Most times I try and purchase from series where it's like, oh, I definitely love them all, but I don't know. Sometimes there's just a couple in the box that I just love enough to risk it, and almost guaranteed every single time I'll get the one that I was like, wow, I really am not a fan. But there's Mocha Lolo, and she's absolute sweetie. I will set her off to the side for now. Let's take a first look at our second series of rabbits. The second series that I would like to show you guys today are the cup rabbits. This one is the Dreamland Journey series. At the store that I saw them at, there were only 2 of them. So there was this one, the Dreamland Journey series, and there was another one which I think was like fruit or fruit milk themed. Unfortunately, I don't have the original box, but they came in these like adorable little milk carton boxes. They are bunnies that all have different themes. This one is tarot card themed. I believe they also have dragons now. The dragons are really cute too. But the thing that shocked me the most when I opened them is that the ears are actually scented. So you can see that the ears are all fluffy here, and each one actually has a different scent to them. So the moon is supposed to have a forest scent. The star has jasmine. The sun, which is the one that I'm holding here, has a sunflower scent. Temperance has a bamboo scent. Wheel of Fortune has bluebell scent. Empress has cedar, and the priestess has amber. And I thought that the idea of scented blind boxes sounded very intriguing, though at the time that I bought them, I did not know they were scented. And the other thing that made the video like very weird, the one that I did initially, is that I was so shocked that I just kept sniffing them. But without further ado, let me show you the sun. The owner of these fluffy yellow ears is this little lovely lady. So this is the sun, and you can see that there is a sun-themed crown at the top of her head. She has this veil that is slightly translucent and just transparent at the end, and a huge yellow tail that matches the fluffy ears. As I mentioned, this one is sunflower scented to match the sunflowers that she is holding, and the scent is actually pretty pleasant. I know that scented toys can be kind of hit or miss depending on how strong or how artificial the scents smell, but these ones actually smell pretty nice. I would put them somewhere along the lines of like different fabric cleaners. Kind of just clean, nice, and pleasant scents. So looking at the bunny herself, she has 2 braids that start from this pale peachy orange to this brighter orange at the end. They're tied off into 2 little braids with a bead at the end there. Her eyes are yellow and her expression is drawn in brown. There is also a very subtle white patches to like, I think it's mostly the snout here. But the bunny herself is just a pale color. They also have little peats, and I love the peats. Peats are so cute. I think paws are my favorite part of most animals. So I chose to show you guys this one first because I thought that this one matched quite nicely to the color scheme of Mocha Lolo. And I do have the accompanying card right here. So they're longer cards and they are tarot card themed, and I really like how they've done these designs. There's a little bit of foiling and lamination just over the characters so that they're slightly shiny. And are you guys ready for the exciting part? They are super holographic on the back. They are so shiny. It's so cool. But on the back is very cute key art. From what it looks like, this is still the Fruit Milk series, which must be their season 1. It is a bit of a shame that they don't have like a unique backing for each series, but I mean, the art and the shininess is so stunning that, I mean, I'm not going to complain that much. So that covers our first 2 bunnies, the sun and Mocha Lolo. Very cute. On to our next box. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Oh, thank goodness, we got one of the ones I really wanted. So this is Mango Lulu. Oh my gosh, she's already so cute. Okay, let me get her out of the packaging so we can take a closer look at her doll. I won't go into too much depth on the bodies and stuff this time, but we'll mostly take a look at the overall vibe and the unique details like the hair and stuff. So here is the doll, and she is so precious. I love the soft colors that they chose for this series. This one is so stinking cute. So she has these 2 clips here that are unpainted but are part of the sculpt. Her hair itself is this pale blonde color that leads into this pinky orange. She has these 2 twin tails on the back that are so stinking sweet. And the hair ties are these ribbons with a purple bow in the back. Her face up is fairly different from Mocha, where there is no, there aren't as many stickers on this face, but you can see that they have still taken care to put some detailing into the face. Oh, isn't that just precious? So they've done a bigger, more detailed bow in her eyelash for this one, but it is only on one side. She has these little hearts that are just below her eyelashes there. Her eyes are 3 colors, or they might even be 4, because I see a slight yellow outline around the highlights, but they are purple, blue, and pink, and she has a closed smile, closed snout. And here is our art card for her. So her dress is more like a traditional nightgown in this sweet pink color. Let's get this one open next. This one is a lot lighter in color and has a purple bow, some very delicate lacing along the edge there, a little white trim, and they use a little bit more lace on the sleeve as well. So let me get her in here. And there she is in her little nightgown, and she is so freaking cute. She really has the feeling of like mango sorbet or like mango pudding, which I really like. And I think that feels even stronger when you put in like these little peachy elements to it. So freaking cute. But there she is in her little nightgown. And these dolls are pretty easy to dress up, which I like. The dresses are fairly simple, but there's a lot of little details in them that still make them feel like really nice. And as a whole, the clothes do feel really nice. They don't have like a whole ton of stray threads. They are pretty soft. And I'm really happy with how this series is looking, actually. And so there is Mango Lulu, and we'll take a look at our next bunny now. I totally get why everyone likes bunnies so much now. They're so cute. So unfortunately, I don't have any bunnies that match the color palettes quite as well as the first one did. But here are some little blue ears, and these blue ears belong to Wheel of Fortune. So this one is a very interesting design to me because the hair is like, it's not opaque, and it has sort of a milky cloudiness to it, which is kind of cool. If we compare it to our other bunny, you can see that the finish on it is a little different. It's almost like jelly. It's kind of interesting. So as I mentioned, this one is Bluebell scented, and this one, I don't really know what Bluebell scent is supposed to be like, but it does smell very clean and very fresh. Besides the hair, there is this crown at the top that is reminiscent of little waves, and it is clear. A tiny little clip there, just painted into the hair, big old tail. You can see the peats there. The peats are a lighter color. This bunny is more of a pink color as opposed to like the pale yellow for the other one. I think they are distinctly different colors. And here you can also more clearly see that they also have a white tummy. There's a cloak, a wheel, and the expression is painted in purple with pink eyeliner, and the eyes are also like a pink and purple. So this one is also quite cute. There was one that I really wanted from this series. I really wanted the poster bunny, the star one, but I didn't get it. So I don't know, if you guys are interested in my hunt to try and find that one, do let me know, because I am not against spending my money in willy-nilly ways. Now that said, while I can, use duplicate dolls as custom bases and stuff like that, I cannot do that as well with these little guys, just because I wouldn't really be able to paint them well with their ears in the way. So I don't know. If anything, I can also take a look at the other series as well. So opening up our last Bonnie doll, I don't really mind who we get from here. Since we got Mango. Mango is so stinking cute, but I would still love to get Muse. All right, are we ready to see the last doll? 1, 2, 3. Oh, so this one I think is Milkshake. Oh, they use a really lovely green. Her hair is actually really cute. I didn't know that it had a bow in the back. So there she is up close. And they use a really pretty green for her hair. I'm not always a huge fan of green dolls, or sometimes green colors aren't the most appealing to me, but they use a really lovely minty, almost like pistachio. I think it comes off slightly more blue on camera, but in person it's a very pastel green. And the ends of her hair are like slightly pearlescent. There's like a slightly more like pistachio nut color at the end here. Really, really pretty. So her hair is really detailed. It's so lovely. And it's pulled back into this bow. And this bow has a couple different greens to it, a darker one, a lighter one, and kind of a turquoise in the center. She's got some clips on the side here, and another bow just on the left side of her head. So her expression is also very different from the other two that we got, in that she has more like a pout. She has these upturned eyebrows and a slightly open mouth. She does not have any bows in her eyelashes, but she has little hearts. There's also a little heart outline just under the waterline there. Her eyes are this vivid green, which is really interesting. While the other dolls are very like pastel, her eyes are like really, really green. They're like this yellow and green color. They're really pretty. She's really cute, actually. I'm kind of surprised. She was not one that I was like super in love with, but I feel like these Bonnie dolls just look so stunning in person, and they just feel really nice to hold too. There is our character card. And here's our outfit. They seem to have toned down the green pretty substantially between the concept design and the actual dress, but I like this muted color a lot better. This is really cute. Once again, I'm really happy that in getting like a 3 set, we actually ended up with 3 characters who all have very distinctly different feelings, and I think that they give a good range of what the series feels like. And there she is dressed up. So kind of interesting, just the amount of greens that they use in the design. There are so many different green tones, with her dress being, I don't really know what other word to call it than like froggy green. It's like a very froggy green color to me. And this kind of muted yellow. Her dress is probably the most simple from all of them, being like short-sleeved, but the straps here are ruffled. And there's just a bow in the center with green for the main part and yellow for the ties. And then just 2 layers of lace, with the bottom one being a slightly more off-white color. So still lots of like very small details, and I do like that they all have different shapes as well. Like this one is, I think, longer than the other ones, and also it's just more narrow to the doll itself. So interesting to me how many different shades of green, because you have 3 in just the bow already, and that one matches her hair, but then you have like a different green tone for the edge of her hair, and you have 2 more different green tones for the eyes, and then a whole different shade of green for the skirt. It's so interesting. I kind of want to find like a froggy outfit for her. I think that would be really cute. But she's really precious. And you know, usually green tones are associated with like very calm looking characters, so I think it's pretty cool that they decided to give one with more of a pout and upturned eyebrows. Really interesting design choice. Let me put her off to the side for now, and we'll take a look at the last cup rabbit that I have. More fittingly, I do have a pair of green ears here. So who do these green ears belong to? This one belongs to Temperance, and this one has a bamboo scent. Now, I must be honest, this was my least favorite of the set, and even now I still don't really know how I feel about it 100%. I am maybe considering painting the hair if I can find like a way to do it safely. But there is a flower crown at the top, this milky white plastic. The hair is 2 different colors, black and green, with the green side having a black stripe and the black side having green stripes. Now, I would love to know why they went with this 2-tone color combination in particular. And they also have like different hair textures, like the black side is straight hair and the green side is wavy, and the bunny itself is purple, but then she's also green at the bottom, and she has no pleats because her pleats are touching. Oh, she might be wearing pants actually. Oh, she's actually wearing clothes. That's why she's green. A purple bunny with the eyelashes and eyebrows being drawn in purple and purple eyes. There are little leaves on the pants, and I don't really know what this little thing is called that she's holding, but if you guys know, do let me know. There is a little bit of clear blue something or other magic happening between them. But I have to admit, this was my least favorite bunny from the set, and I still don't know how I feel about it. But I can see how this is kind of supposed to represent like balance, and I think that's also probably why they chose the association of green. She's not my favorite child. If I'm being completely honest with you guys, she's not my favorite child. Let's take a look at all 3 rabbits that we got again. We'll take a look at the Dreamland Journey ones first. The Sun, Temperance, and Wheel of Fortune. Oh, I think I forgot to show the cards too, didn't I? Here is the Wheel of Fortune's card, with the shiny back. I actually love that they gave them like gigantic fluffy ears. I actually find it like really, really cute. And here is the card for Temperance, as well as the shiny back. So there are the 3 bunnies that we got, and I'm very pleasantly surprised by the series, and while there are still more within their set that I definitely would have liked, I really wanted, like, I believe the Empress and the Star. Those were the 2 that I was really hoping for. These ones are still really cute. The Sun was another one that I really loved, and she is just as cute in person and out of the box as she was on the key art, which I'm very excited about. The series as a whole is really fun. I really like the direction that they took with it. They have a lot of fun themes. The dragons, I think, are going to be a really cool set, and I'm excited to see what those look like in person if my local store has them. If not, if you guys are interested, then, you know, I can always consider ordering some as well. But let me put these off to the side, and then we can take a look at the 3 dolls that we got as well. And now, once again, here are the 3 dolls as well. So we ended up with Milkshake, Mango Lulu, and Mocha Lolo. All very, very cute. I have to say that Mango is probably still my favorite, but I am very partial to twin tail designs. But that said, the other 2 really surprised me in just how freaking sweet and charming they are in person. Again, like, the reason that I decided to pick some of them up was that I saw that they were photographing really well. They usually used them as their clothing models, and every single time I was like, wow, that's really, really cute. I got really curious into how they look in person, and honestly, they are pretty stellar, especially at the price point that they're at. They retail, at least on Kika, about 20 USD per box, and I really, really like them. I think they're like a good price. The quality, again, is really nice. When I was handling them without my gloves, their actual body and like the material felt very soft and very smooth, like almost velvety, which is really interesting. And again, like, there's a lot of little details in them that I just think are really cool. Like the fact that, you know, their hair seams are hidden by the fact that the back plate for the hair is pushed further up, and then the front bangs kind of hide that seam of where their hair connects. Like, little things like that are so cool, you know? Like, that's something that I didn't really think about too much as I was looking at my other dolls, but when I pulled them apart, like, that was something that I noticed almost immediately. I actually do also like the body sculpt that they have. I think the wider feet are pretty cute. Let's see if they stand on their own. I imagine that they probably can. I think their feet might be slightly more rounded, so it might be a smidge harder to stand them up if you are not... Oh, well. If you're not particularly good at posing dolls, which I am not very good at it, as opposed to the insect series, which were very easy to have them stand on their own. I think their bodies are really cute. They're not like super flat-footed like the Kukaka series. They're not super narrow, and so they seem like a pretty nice option for rebodies if that is something that you're interested in. I can check right now, actually. I do have an Android on my desk to see if they're an Android compatible. I think that they might be. I have a Dorothy here from Prepara that I keep meaning to rebody. Same with the Leona, just because I'm not like a huge fan of this coordinate. So I keep meaning to find a good option for them. You can see they are a pretty similar shape, so I think they should be able to fit. As far as the color match goes, they are noticeably more pale than the Nendroid head that I have here, though. They are Nendroid compatible. And pretty cute too, proportionally. I know there are Nendroids that are more pale than Dorothy, so I'm sure that those ones probably would fit on the Bonnie body pretty well. My only concern would be really like, you know, when it comes to these dolls that have a more flat-footed base, sometimes you'll have more trouble finding shoes for them. I'm probably going to keep them shoeless just because they're bunnies and, you know, they can be shoeless as a treat. I probably will be looking at getting some little ears for them though, because I think that would be very cute. Wow, they actually all look really cute together since they all have little snoot. That's really adorable. But with all that said, that covers all of the dolls that I have for you guys today. Once again, the Bonnies were bought from Kika Goods, and you can use my discount code GlassesAreAGift10 for 10% off if you would like to. They do have one of the other Cup Rabbit series on their site. I don't think they have this one in particular, but they do have one of their other ones if you are interested in taking a look at that series as well. Once again, I appreciate you guys taking a listen. If there is anything that I can improve on, do let me know. Otherwise, I look forward to seeing you guys next time, whether that be in a video or a stream. Thank you guys so much, and I hope you have a lovely rest of your day. Bye-bye!